Hi, for the last couple of weeks I've been watching people's desk setup videos on YouTube. Just watched a couple and now suddenly my feed is full of them. And the thing that struck me is most of them are very much the same. The people are copying each other, or they're inspiring to be like others, some type of aspirational thing going on with their desks. And they never actually show themselves actually using anything at these desks. They all look the same, like I said. So let's look at mine. A bit of an antidote to desk setup videos. This is my desk setup 2022. Now, to start off, the monitor here is a Dell 2721Q 4K monitor. Not actually on at the moment. Let's switch it on. And plugged into that, I have my Intel NUC. Now, it is a 7i7BNH. It's a 2018 model. In that it's the BNH is the higher case, so it contains a space for a hard drive. And I've got a 2 terabyte hard drive in that machine, along with a 250 gigabyte SSD for the system side of things. And also connected to the computer. And as you can see, I going for the dusty, very rarely cleaned look. This is a G610 gaming keyboard. I didn't get it for any gaming reasons. It's just a nice clickety-clackety mechanical keyboard which I can type away to my heart's content on. Now, also connected to the computer, we have these Logitech speakers. I'll just switch that on. Can't even remember the model name of them. They were the cheapest Logitech speakers I could find, and they do the job. Now, here we go. The pictures come up on the screen. And in a second, when I click the mouse, you'll see the results of a recent video card driver update. It sort of went all crazy like that for the last couple of weeks. I have no idea why. Anyway, let's log in. There we go. So that's the desktop, all running fine now. Now, what else do we have connected to this computer? Down here on a white Apple cable is a Ipod Touch 6th generation. Now, I bought this one to replace a earlier generation model which I had, which I accidentally dropped from a height onto the kitchen floor, hard floor, and the screen stopped working on that one. So this one I've had for about 3 years now. Used to use it a lot when I was commuting to work, morning and evening. Listened to a lot of podcasts, and when I got sick of those, listened to a lot of music. Let's see. There we go. And it's all running wrong. And as a pointing device, because of this desk, which as I haven't actually described yet, now this desk is from the late 1980s. It's about 1988. I actually got this desk for a birthday or Christmas present when I was a kid, and it has been the home to every computer I've used since then, way back from the 8-bit era, the Commodore 64, and then I went into a Amiga 500 and a whole series of PCs ever since then. This desk has been along with me. Anyhow, because of the design of the desk, it wasn't really meant for a full-size modern computer setup. There is very little room for pointing devices as it was designed before those were even necessary. So in the last 10 to 15 years, I've been using Logitech Trackballs. This one is the MX Ergo. That was the latest one in about 2018. I think they've since put out a newer model, MX something else. Like I said, I've been using trackballs for about 15 years now, and they really suit my room, the room of limitations I have here, and I just really like the precision of them. So what else have we got here? Here is an alien Xenomorph figurine. This is a Revoltech from the about 2013-2014 Japanese figure. He's just sitting there looking menacing. And a couple of new arrivals recently is these Zez-Ray Combatant series figures. Most of the series are muscly gladiators, but there's these two guys here which are Romans. The one on the right is a Praetorian Guard, and the one on the left here is a Praetorian Guard Prefect. I actually ordered these guys about April last year, and they only just recently turned up, so that shows you about the supply chain issues that people are having these days. The red cable there is a 3-headed charging cable which does USB-C, Lightning and mini USB. It's charge only, so you can't run data through it. And there is a bit of paper, there's a pad, some pens, another pen. And in the back here is what I call this rat's nest of cables. There's no great cable management going on here. The white one there is a display port cable for a computer which I've ordered but has not actually arrived. Been waiting almost 6 months for it now. Just shows you more about the supply chain issues. And lower down we have another rat's nest of cables, power, all sorts of things going on there. There's the ONT, the optical network terminal for the fiber connection, which I got about April last year. And as we move up here, you get this big dusty thing at the back here. This is my modem router device. Now, I was using this device for DSL, but since it's been used, since I got the fiber, it's now used as a router, wireless router for the fiber connection. Now, it is a TP-Link VR600 version 2. I can heartily recommend it. It seems to handle everything that I've thrown at it. Okay, so in here we have a blind boxed alien Xenomorph figure. I've got a couple of those. And there we have Nibbler from Futurama, that is a Funko Pop. Over here, a pair of red-blue 3D glasses, which may seem a little useless, but occasionally you get pictures online from space probes or astronomers, various objects that look great in 3D, so I just keep them on hand. And there is a miniature air blower which helps clear the dust away, but obviously not well enough. And here is a flatbed scanner. It's a Hewlett-Packard ScanJet 200. It's USB powered, that's why I bought it, so I didn't have to plug another power cable in. Still works, I just don't use it very much anymore. Likewise, down here is a Brother black and white printer, laser printer. Hard to get to any use these days, and it is coated in dust. Down there below it is a whole lot of gear which I bought for the new computer, which still hasn't arrived. And probably lastly, we have this silicon hook device which recently arrived. I put it on amazon.com.au, and it just hangs there holding these headphones. Now the ones on the left here, the blue JBL 700 BT Bluetooth headphones, and the one here is some Sony, the venerable old MDR 7506. Neither of these headphones I actually find myself using a lot since I got AirPods, but they all have their uses. Sometimes the AirPods just don't sound good enough for me in the mood I'm in, and the larger headphones take care of that. And over here we have the GorillaPod tripod and the ring light. So that's my desk setup of early 2022. Oh yes, one more thing, this thermometer and humidity meter, also from Amazon. It was around $10 from ThermPro. There's a whole range of these ThermPro products that go up in price and more elaborate displays and abilities. So that's about it. So have a good day.